Who is gonna get exposed tonight?
Tip on that dick.
Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Namibia's Hot Take. Today, we're going to talk about what allegedly happened between Dapewa and John Wick that night. Exactly, the details of what happened that night allegedly. Anyways, let's get into the story. Before we get into the story, I would like to announce to you guys that Namibia's Hot Tea is about to launch his own podcast. Yes, I'm about to launch my own podcast that will be on Google Podcasts. Once I launch my own podcast, I will no longer be uploading on YouTube anymore. I'll just be uploading my podcast there and do a gossip session there. What I call. And to guys that are not familiar with podcasts they're like a radio. It's like an app that you download, and then you download episodes of podcast where you put in your headphones and you listen to it. Be like basically you listen to the radio, but it's just this Christian girl talking, gossiping. And if anybody knows me and knows me very well, you know the kind of horrible gossip. Oh my God, Lord, excuse me. That's Hotty's Daily Bread. Hotty's Daily Bread is gossip. So that podcast will be about gossiping. Anyways, let's get into the story. Anyways, by now, if you're watching this, then you probably know that that John Wick is arrested and is in custody. He is accused of allegedly beating Dr. Amesho, our good doctor, Dr. Amesho, okay? And right now, he's denied bail and it has been postponed to somewhere in August, somewhere there. Anyway, Sane, after John Wick was arrested John Wick came out with a lot of stories on his Instagram stories explaining or detailing what happened. In short, basically in those stories, John Wick is saying that he never laid his hands on Dr. Amesho. He never hit her. All he did was apparently act a bit violently and all this and all that. And allegedly this is now according to John Wick. This is what John Wick is saying. Allegedly, the police officers are the one that caused this whole big commotion and because he acted some way. But these are all the screenshots that he posted at one, because I really don't want to go through the lies. Because if you guys are happy with the lies, you go through with the lies. But this Christian girl right here is not going through the lies of a narcissist. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to tell you what allegedly happened. Anyways, you guys know that I've got detectives. Yes, a close source that was involved in that whole saga came in Hotty's DMs and updated me what allegedly happened that night, what they know allegedly. And no, by the way, this part I'm going to whisper. Please come close, Sashi. I don't want to be heard. I don't want to be heard by a lot of people. So you have to listen to me. I'll be whispering. And please don't tell anyone. This is just between me and you. Yes, two Christian girls gossiping. Allegedly, allegedly. This is alleged. I don't know how true it is. It might be lies, but Hotty believes it. If these are lies, let Hotty believe her lies. But this is allegedly what happened. Please come close. I'm whispering now. Allegedly, Anua that night, our good doctor, Dr. Amesho, came out running, ran to the police officer in her gown, allegedly in her gown, to cry for help. So the police officers responded to that, and they went to her flat. I don't know whether just to her flat or whatever, but basically she went to the police officer when they crying because she was beaten up by John Wick. This is according to my source. Allegedly, she was beaten up by John Wick. So when they tried to go and arrest John Wick, they are saying he was high. I don't know whether it was high or drunk or both. Okay, allegedly, now this is alleged, but they are saying that he was high. He was not his normal self. All they know that is that he was high or drunk, along those lines. Allegedly, not the good doctor, but allegedly he was so high that he was so violent and did a bit of damage, and he was there allegedly telling Dr. Amesho that no, even if you press charges, I will get out. I've got a good lawyer. That's what he was taunting Dr. Amesho with. Allegedly, and allegedly, when Dr. Amesho went to the police station, she was telling the police officers, Ashite, John, an abuser will always be an abuser, because I cannot believe that this guy will do this to me, because I thought he changed. That's what Dapewa said, our good doctor said, because she could not believe it that this guy hit her. So she thought the guy changed. That's what the police station is saying. Whatever. So the beating really did take place in whatever. After this whole thing was arrested, allegedly our good doctor, Dr. Amesho, allegedly also went back. I don't know whether to the police station or whatever. Then she said that allegedly she wanted to withdraw the docket. She wanted to withdraw the case. Allegedly, this is still alleged. Allegedly, Dr. Amesho wanted to withdraw the case. So these people or the police told that, no, I'm sorry, Dr. Amesho, you cannot withdraw this case because it's now a state case. It can't really be withdrawn by you. Now this has become a state case. That's what they are saying. Allegedly, Anwane. That's what happened. So Dr. Amesho was hit by John Wick. These things that John Wick is telling us online that he did not hit her, this, they are all lies. We all know that John Wick is a narcissist, and the narcissist will do anything to whatsoever. Anyways, and if you guys don't believe me, you guys know the Confidential newspaper. Well, the Confidential newspaper also came out with an article that is almost aligning up to what I had. To me, it's aligning up. Basically, the Confidential newspaper posted this saying on their thing, saying the Confidential newspaper posted on their Facebook page saying Brownson Lucas pleads guilty to assault. Blah 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 blah. But this is the one that I want you to read. The church annexure reads in that the accused is guilty of the crime of assault read with provision of the Domestic Violence Act. In that upon or about the day of 16 July 2016, the said accused did wrongly and unlawfully assault Josephine Amesho by pushing her against the bed, pushing her to the ground, and did thereby cause her some wounds, injuries with whom he had a domestic relationship as defined. Speaking to Confidentially, Lucas' lawyer said that his client did not plead guilty, blah 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 there. But what the Confidential got from the charge sheet or from the statement that we made, that this guy really did hurt Dr. Amesho. And Confidential is not like Namibia's hottie that gossip. These people report facts, and if they are saying that Brownson Carter touched that girl, we believe it. And what is being told in this report is aligning to what my detective is. So believe what you want to believe. But no, but Brownson Carter said that he did not touch her. Are you going to believe Brownson Carter, who is a narcissist and has a proven record of touching girls, getting violent with girls like Auguste? Or are you going to believe a respectable newspaper like the Confidential newspaper? Okay, maybe take out Hoti from the equation, Shashi. Hoti is a Christian girl like a Horoko gossiper. Yes, Hoti is a Christian girl that loves to gossip. Take me out. Now, do you think the Confidential newspaper is also lying? Anyways, I don't know what you guys are believing in, but this Christian girl believes everything. And knowing what I know, Brownson Carter is a perfect example of what somebody that we call a narcissist. He is hot, actually. He's cute, honey. And I'm like, honey, it's so sad that somebody who's so hot, and he can have me anytime for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm kidding. Not have me, but just like touch and go. Nobody's dating that damage good, just for touch and go. Anyways, what do you guys think about all this? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you believe, or do you believe Confidential newspaper together with the Christian girl Hottie, or do you believe Brownson Carter? What do you guys believe? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, don't forget, next week Hottie is launching his podcast, and there I'll be talking about everything music, everything gossip, everything in between. And everybody that follows Hottie knows that I tell it like it is. The first thing I'll be telling on that podcast is that Gaza is not a dinosaur. Please, he needs to okay, no, never mind. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below.
Expose, 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 expose.